Hello everyone, and we're back. I know I said that I was planning to do a bunch of power leveling before we went and tried to fight Araquanid again, but I did one level on both Poplio and Rufflet and thought it was sufficient, so let's give it a shot. I feel like it's more about how we go about this than it is about what exactly we do. At least at this point, I may end up needing to do a little bit of power leveling, but if things go right here, I might be able to get away without it. And the rest of the island shouldn't be difficult for me, but between a flying type and a water type for grass, water, and rock trials. This is really the most challenging thing, I think, for now. I'm hoping that once we get this part done, that the rest of the island trials will go pretty quick. So it's raining. I'm not sure what Araquanid is going to do first, since we sent out Poplio. Poplio's got Quick Claw, and it triggered. That might be pivotal. And we get to put the Totem Pokemon to sleep on turn 1, which is handy. And it can call for ally Pokemon in its sleep. And we get another Dupeter. Well, a Dupeter. Same Pokemon, different forms of the same Pokemon. Point being, now that Araquanid's asleep, hopefully it stays asleep for enough turns that we can get maybe one tier stat boost up and start going. What goes in my mouth? And Dupeter uses Sticky Web. Is this the... I think this is the one that makes everything slower. I wish this was Dragon Dance so much. Since it didn't stay asleep long enough, I'm going to go for the wing attack and just see if... Nah, I should have gone for the setup first. We may get lucky. Let's see. If we get Araquanid knocked out, we should be able to knock out the ally Pokemon no matter how many we get. So it uses Bubble. Doesn't use Leech Life, so it doesn't get the HP increase from knocking us out, which is good. I kind of want to use Aqua Jet to guarantee that I go first. But I probably should. We got the rain up. It resists it, but I might get hit with a Leech Life anyway. Yeah. So how much life do you regain from this? So overall, I'm basically where I started there. And my speed's down. So let's go in for a Bubble Beam. Let's see how this works. We might get Araquanid knocked out here. Leech Life, we should survive that. Araquanid heals up. Bubble Beam's stronger. We're stronger. No, that didn't work. Let's see if Aqua Jet works. And if we manage to... If that knocks out Araquanid, which it may not, it likely won't. But let's see if we... Yeah, we get the Totem knocked out. Let's see if we survive one more turn from Dupeter. It throws Bubble at us, and we survive. We may pull this out yet. Let's heal up Poplio. we'll do the revive, so Rowlet gets the experience from the battle, and we have it in case things start going bad. But I don't know that whether or not the ally Pokemon in this will start calling for buddy Pokemon. I don't know if Pokemon other than the Totem can trigger further SOS battling, but we'll find out. Let's hit Jupiter with the Bubble Beam. It doesn't look like Jupiter has the Leech Life to regain health with. I've never used Jupiter. I'm almost tempted to use it instead of Primarina, but I think I'm going to stick with Primarina. At least for a little while. I'll probably run a Araquanid in the post game. And there's another Happy Poplio. That was close, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did. I'm surprised too, Lana, that all those wishy-washy gathering would have summoned an Araquanid, that is. Even I was caught hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I didn't know that happened. I guess that's a Pokemon Sun thing. Like the difference between totems in Verdant Cavern and Sun and Moon. I'm gonna put the Waterium on Poplio. I figure he can take advantage of that. He'll probably get more use out of Waterium than Rowlet's been getting. And we get a Rod. That's handy. I think there's just the one Rod in this game. And we get 10 Dive Balls. So I guess they're good for fishing now? I don't think I need to fish later. Okay, next is the fire trial. Okay, we can get rid of Pseudo-Wudo with Waterium Z, that's kind of cool. Let's grab our Sea Crystal. And I guess I'll put Sharp Beak back on the Rowlet. If I can find it. There it is. Because I don't need 2 Z moves. Ah, I took it off already. I thought I still had the Normalium Z on Rowlet. Let's ride on Stoutland this time and find Route 6 and go up to the Volcano Park. Okay, so we gotta go down and up and around. Don't have any Pokemon to put in the branch. The Pseudo-Wudo look like they're gonna take off. And they do. Kid's pretty happy. Saucy, wait, those were Pokemon? I totally thought they were just plants. Calm yourself, Saucy. Those must have been the Pokemon known as Pseudo-Wudo. The most interesting Pokemon. I wish I could research them further. They must be mimicking plants in an attempt to avoid their weakness, water. These Alolan Pokemon, they're all so unique, it's truly fascinating, but battling them is not easy. So I challenge you with one we're accustomed to. Poipole. Poipole? I knew it, you can't just challenge people like that. Sorry, Mr. Trainer, but do you think a battle would be okay? Yeah, why not? I'll warn you now, Poipole can't be found anywhere in Alola. So this is probably the little robot looking Ultra Beast. Playing Dulce again. I wonder if we ever battle Zazie. Yep, that's exactly who I thought that was. See how much Bubble Beam does? Let's hope we survive the next turn, and we'll use the Z move. We're not poisoned, so Venoshock, yeah, it didn't knock us out. This should be sufficient. Look at that powerful Poplio. Get that Ultra Beast in the Whirlpool. And that wasn't too hard. Poplio grew to level 26. Was hoping Rowlet would get a level 2. I guess not. That's fine though. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this. Poplio evolves into Brione? Brione? I'm not quite sure. I'll just say Brione. Unless I'm corrected. Comment in the bottom whether I'm right with Brione or whether it's Brione. Gets excited when it sees a dance it doesn't know. This hard worker practices diligently until it can learn that dance. So we've got our first of all Pokemon for the run. I must research the reason for my defeat. Your Z-Power ring is so pretty when it shines like that. Like that. What are you suggesting? That it might be like the beautiful light our ancestors once saw? How should I know? See you around, trainer. So are these some kind of transhumanist robots? That's kind of a cool twist for a Pokemon game. And Rotom's asking me if I want pictures, but I don't really need to take the time for that. Looks like there's some kind of story thing by the flag down there. I got plenty of items, so I won't waste time going back up to the Pokemon Center, but I will heal Rowlet and throw it back to the front of my party. Just in case that is, like, a battle with How or something along those lines, because that seems like something we could be in for about this time. Nope, it's the girl with the Mudsdale. And Team Skull. So we're just battling another one of these guys. They always show up in pairs, but we always only end up battling one. We could at least double battle them, battle two at the same time, and get more out of it. Just seems like I'm being ripped off, only getting one battle when the villainous team shows up. One of the at least two. Rufflet comes out. Let's see how many wing attacks it takes to knock out a Pokemon that's 5 levels below us. Shouldn't be too much. I'm curious, I don't want to look it up, but I'm curious when Rufflet evolves. I don't want to spoil it for myself because it's the first time I've really used the Pokemon and it's a story run, but I am curious. And all our Pokemon get experience, share experience. Let these guys finish their talking. She sticks her horse on them, or threatens to stick her horse on them. Drifloon's going about whatever business it's got. We don't get Mudsdale until at least the next island. And they introduce the Battle Royale dynamic. I think right up here is where we trade in PP too. One of the places we do it anyway. We should be able to skip through most of this, I think. I could be wrong. This might also be where we get our Machamp Ride Pager app. Let's use the Pokemon Center here just so if we do get beat, we don't get thrown back too far. We get Charizard Ride up here soon. I don't think we can go that way. Gladion heads into Royal Avenue. We may not be obligated to follow him. So if we're not, let's just keep going. We may be able to get this next trial on the go. That drum beat when you get thrown into a battle. Dum dum. Well, Cubone. We could probably use a fire type. We don't need one right now. I guess it's almost just an EXP waste to get one when we're already set up for the next few trials, and then it only hurts us in the grand trial for this island to get a fire type. Like, not the worst thing in the world if we were to get one, but I've got plans for somebody different for our next Pokemon. Sightseer Mariah, put your phone away in battle. Another Kanto Meowth. Hopefully her Rufflet starts getting decent moves soon. We need it to level up into something better than Wing Attack. And especially Fury Attack and Scary Face, those are just wasting space on its move slots. We keep getting Bite flinched. It's going for Fury Swipes this time. We get hit twice. Maybe we should try the Fury Attack. Maybe that will work for us instead of getting Bite flinched. 2-time Fury Swipe. We'll hit with a Fury Attack. We get 2 Fury Attacks. That's all we need. And we get almost 200 experience. Little volcano guide. Give a super potion to Rufflet since we're gonna train it up. Hopefully a little bit past Rayon. We get an antidote. I guess we might end up needing that. Of course they're making the Battle Royale Dome mandatory. They won't let us just skip ahead in the story at all. Okay, let's run back down to the Battle Dome, and yeah. I don't think that takes long. I didn't remember us running into the trial captain there, but I guess we do. In all likelihood, we do in the original games. It's just been so long since I did the playthrough of them. So I'm just going to finish running back to Royal Avenue. Apparently I can't jump down those with Tauros. Grab this item. Yeah, I'm just going to run back to Royal Avenue and we'll start back up the next YouTube video there.